Alright, it is the day before surgery. In less than 12 hours, we will be at the hospital. Getting baby girl prepped for her G-tube surgery. That's exciting. If you're new here, welcome to Joyful and Rising. My name is Hillary. I'm the mom of two awesome kids, one who is medically complex, and I use this channel to share about my journey through medically complex motherhood, as well as my faith through that entire process. Welcome, happy to have you here. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get notifications anytime we post a new video update. Thanks for being here. This has been a long time coming. We knew as soon as we got her home pretty much from the NICU, we knew that a G-tube was pretty much inevitable because of her diagnosis and just her difficulties with feeding. We wanted to have this done sooner, but we couldn't. She's had a lot of different stuff going on, but we're finally getting it done. Tomorrow is the day. I know this is a good thing, but any surgery is, I don't know. Any surgery makes you anxious. We've just gotten so used to the NG tube and have a system with it. So now that we're changing it up again, I know there's going to be a learning curve. But again, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. In the long term, it'll be the best thing for her. We just gotta do it. We've got little man. He got dropped off at his location for the next little bit. So now we're gonna go home, have a nice quiet dinner, hopefully, and then sleep for at least a few hours, maybe. 12 hours. 12 hours. We'll be down there getting prepped and ready to go. All right, it is like 3 a.m. and none of us slept well. I can hear Marcelly, she's awake. I think we were all just like super restless. I know that I maybe slept like an hour. We were running around getting a lot done last night before we finally decided to go to sleep. And then when I finally lay down, I couldn't sleep. So I'm gonna get up. We're gonna get her wiped down, rinsed off, and get ready to go.
Too late.
What?
This is what I'm wearing now. It's too late.
It's a very nice shirt. It's just very loud for 3 in the morning.
It is never too early to make a freaking statement.
Oh yeah, hospital.
I think I should wear this hat with it.
Does that say bad?
Yeah, it's for Bad Birdie. Bad Birdie Golf Company.
I think we should not wear that.
Just a plain black hat.
Just Hey, my skin. To make coffee?
I did a whole lot of coffee.
Lots of coffee?
Lots of coffee.
I have to go ahead and get her meds, especially her seizure meds. We have to make sure that we have those before she has surgery. Yes, it's on video. Okay.
If I was a fish, you taught me, say, look at that fish. Chilling in the sun.
Such a rare one.
Can't believe that I got one.
So my plan is for her birthday, since her name means pearl, to do like a pearl under the sea. But I'm gonna do a TikTok for her birthday with that song that if I were a fish and you got me, say look at that fish.
Shimmering in the sun. Such a rare one. Can't believe that I got one. It's such a freaking jingle.
It's so great. And people have tried to remake it and do like different lyrics, and I'm like,
Nope.
stop.
Stop in your tracks. It's blasphemous behavior.
Thank you.
It's a giant bug for us.
That's looser.
I'll pat her back for a minute.
One last cup of my coffee in my mug in my quiet house before I go to this freaking hospital. We have a very angry baby in the car. But hey, we are on time.
We are on time and hashtag winning.
This parking situation is problematic. A little bit of a tight squeeze.
Third floor.
Hey, Mama. Hey. I know it's so early. And now we wait.
I need more coffee.
Right, the surgeon just came by and said that she's all done. So hopefully we will get a call soon about where to go meet her. He said it went really, really well. And she's recovering. So hopefully we can go see her soon. All right, it is time for us to go to our room. It's a very long walk.
This was a stroll.
All right, we are in our little room. What you doing?
Fixing my beard. I hate these.
I know. She's got her crib here. And then that's where I'm gonna be sleeping. I'm just waiting on her to come up. Okay, so she is here and she's asleep and she was pissed when she woke up.
Pissed.
She was so mad. But she's asleep, so we're hoping that she stays asleep. I'm gonna brunch date. Brunch date. We have been battling for the last probably hour and a half to get her pain under control. And it's finally under control. I'm hoping that she can sleep now, and that we can rest for a little bit. This is the hardest part. All right, we're about to do our first feed with her. We had to wait 8 hours and she's been getting fluids this whole time. But we're gonna do her first feed through her G-tube, huge step. And we're only gonna do a third of what she normally does and see how she tolerates it. So previously, the way that the pump system worked is the pump connector went right into the connector spot for her NG tube. So she had the NG tube that came out of her nose and we just pumped that right in. This is a little bit different. So this is the tube that's connected to the pump. I literally have to hook this here because the charger doesn't want to charge in this position. So, okay, so this is the tube for the pump and it connects to this, which is like an extension off of her G-tube. Good morning.
Caught me full stretch. Cheers.
Cheers. Look at that sunshine peeking through.
Is it giving me a nice aesthetic?
Yeah.
A nice morning glow?
Nice morning glow, yeah. So you're gonna make plans with little man today?
We're gonna have the most fun.
I'll be here.
Sorry. Oh, it's funny, I'm sorry.
It's alright. I'm officially snuggle stuck. She was really fussy for a little bit, but we are calm now, and we're gonna try to see if we can do her feeds a little bit faster. She's happy. I'm hoping that the rest of the day is smooth and maybe we can go home tomorrow. It would be really awesome if we could go home tomorrow. I gotta figure out how I can order myself food because I don't know that she's gonna let me get up from this position. I desperately need to get myself dressed. She's super fussy, but I've got to feel like a human because I just do. And I need to eat like actual food. I just noticed that there's no like laundry bin in this room. It's a little bit odd. Am I going anywhere? Probably not, but it just feels good to like feel like a person. I think I'm gonna have the leftovers that Josh brought takeout last night, so we wouldn't have to do cafeteria food. So I think I'm gonna have the leftovers and then do something different tonight. So she just finished a feed in 45 minutes, which is huge because we've typically had to do her feeds over an hour, which means that it takes an hour for her to complete a feed, and she gets them every 4 hours, even through the night. It's just a lot, especially at night when we have to wake up and do the feeds and try to stay awake as much as possible because in the event that like she vomits or something, you know, we don't want her to aspirate. So it was a huge deal that she was able to do that in 45 minutes, and she's tolerating it. And our goal is to try to get down to 30 minutes. Probably not today, obviously, but you know, within the next like week or so. Good morning. Marcelly was in a great mood when when she woke up. She was like happy and smiling and cooing and all things. And then the surgical team came in to take off the stabilizers around her G-tube site, and she was so mad. She's like, excuse me, why did y'all mess with me? I was perfectly content. But she's asleep now. I got Starbucks breakfast, and we are hopefully going home today. I was walking down to go get my coffee, and I saw one of my cousins at the elevator. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, hi, so good to see you. Except I hate that I'm seeing you here. I had not seen him, I think, in probably years. I don't know, it's just such a weird feeling, like when you see people especially in the hospital setting, that when you see familiar faces, because it's kind of comforting to know that you're all here and you're together and you're all kind of going through similar stuff. But at the same time, you know, you're like, I hate that you're going through this too. It's just kind of comforting to see familiar faces other than nursing staff. Not that they're not great, but sometimes it's nice to see people from the outside world. Hopefully we're going home today. Hopefully. We're just basically waiting on orders at this point. I was apparently exhausted because I slept for like 3 hours and slept through them coming in and getting blood for a lab test, which they were thankfully able to do somehow without sticking her again. I don't know how they managed to do that. We're going home. Josh has to get some supplies from the house and then head down here, and we're just waiting on some orders, but we're going home. You ready to go home? You ready to go home? Oh. You ready to go home? You're so happy, yeah. I wanna go home. Now it is cleanup time. One of my favorite things about like leaving the hospital is cleaning up the room. It feels extremely refreshing and helps with closure. Ready to go.